prayer is channeling, and why your words are spiritual commands. Hi, welcome back to School of Soul. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Become Magical series. In this video, we're going to reframe something you've likely done your whole life, but never thought of as magical: prayer. Not only is prayer a form of channeling, it's also one of the most potent spiritual command tools you've ever used. The only problem? Most people were never taught how it really works. Let's strip the dogma. Prayer is not begging. It's not recitation. It's not passivity. Prayer is direct energy transmission. When you pray, you're opening a channel between your spirit and a higher intelligence, whether you call that God, source, your ancestors, your higher self, or all of the above. And the moment you speak a prayer aloud, you're shaping frequency. You're issuing a spiritual instruction. Think of your voice like a tuning fork. When you pray, you're not just hoping someone hears you. You're actually activating an alignment between your field and the response field. You're speaking from where you are into the dimension you want to reach. Let's go deeper. When people say channeling is evil, but they themselves pray, they've missed the point entirely. Prayer is channeling. It's just labeled acceptable because it's been sanctioned by tradition. You open your heart. You speak with intention. You receive insight, comfort, or clarity. That is a two-way communication between dimensions. That is an interface. Now here's the mistake most people make. They leave their prayer open-ended. They don't command. They plead. They ask vaguely. They use language that weakens the signal. Compare. God, please help me if you can. Versus Divine Creator, I call on your intelligence to bring clarity now. Reveal the next aligned step. Let it be done in truth. One is weak, one is direct, and in the spiritual world, clarity commands reality. Let's talk mechanics. Your words carry electrical charge. That's not just poetic, it's scientific. Every spoken word generates vibrational frequency that moves through air, water, and your own cells. When you pray out loud, you're reprogramming your field. That means prayer is not just conversation, it's configuration. You're rewriting the energetic code around you. Here's the deeper layer. Every prayer is also a portal. When you say, "Dear God, my Father Yahweh in heaven," you are dialing a very specific line. You are inviting access. That's why it's dangerous to pray without knowing who you're talking to. Your specificity is your protection. A vague prayer can open you to vague entities. A clear invocation protects your line. So let's correct this in practice. Every time you pray, speak with identity of the line. Who are you addressing? Be specific. My highest self in alignment with source. My ancestral guides of light. The God I serve above all systems. Clarity of intention. What are you asking? Be clear. Be direct. This isn't casual. It's precise communication with intelligence. Command authority. Speak as a soul who belongs. You are not a beggar at the gates. You are a rightful interface. Say, reveal, align, seal, open, close, return. Use verbs that move energy. Consent and boundaries. Always close your prayer with energetic clarity. I revoke all interference. I accept only what serves my soul's highest timeline. Let it be sealed. Let it be done. Now let's address silent prayer. Does it work? Yes. Your thoughts are frequency too. But spoken prayer is more powerful because it uses breath, sound, and physical vibration. If thought is the blueprint, speech is the build. And here's the key that religious systems often miss. You don't need a middleman. You don't need someone to pray for you. You don't need to prove your worth first. The portal is already within you. You just need to activate it with clarity. Examples of real spiritual commands disguised as prayer. Reveal the truth I need to see now. Open the path to highest alignment and shut every door not meant for me. Clear my field of all stagnant and inherited interference. Return my energy from all timelines and seal it with light. Each one of those is a code, a spiritual key. You're not just hoping, you're instructing. So what's the takeaway? Prayer is not weak. Prayer is not naive. Prayer is not performance. Prayer is a spell you already know how to cast. And when you speak with authority, purity, and precision, you don't just feel better. You change the field around you. You open pathways. You close false ones. You pull light through the veil. You are not asking for magic. You are performing it. Hi, I'm Adeline Atlas. 11 times published author, and School of Soul has just released one of our most requested deep dives, the Magic and Occult series. This series is not for the faint of heart. It's for those who know there's more going on beneath the surface, behind the media, behind the family, behind the system. This series breaks the spell and hands you the map. The Magic and Occult series includes over 200 videos on 1. Entertainment or ritual. Decoding mainstream media as mass spellwork. 2. Occult families. Spot them. How generational magic and ritual lineage hides in plain sight. 3. Occult symbolism. The signs, seals, and signals used to claim, curse, or command. 4. Esoteric symbolism. Layered meaning, sacred geometry, and encoded messages. 5. Law is magic. How contracts, courts, and language are rituals of power. 6. Spells and spirits. What magic really is, and what happens when you use it. 7. Covens and lodges. Where modern ritual happens, and who's involved. 8. Destiny swapping. How rituals steal timelines, talent, or soul contracts. 9. Energy harvesting. Spiritual parasitism, and how to seal your field. 10. The clairs. Your intuitive senses. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and more. 11. Become magical. How to strengthen your gifts, protect your mind, and wield conscious force. 12. Miracles are real, divine intervention, faith portals, and supernatural reversals. 13. The chosen ones. What sets them apart and why they're always targeted. 14. The black sheep, the generational breaker, often isolated by design. 15. Targeted individuals, spiritual and technological targeting of aware souls. 16. Gang stalking, organized spiritual and psychological warfare. This is the most revealing, most spiritually advanced, and most protective series SOS has ever released. If you've ever felt something was off about this world, this will confirm it and prepare you for what comes next. Your protection begins with knowledge. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault.